Hi, welcome back to my 21st century cabinet of curiosities. With us here today again, my longtime companions, Anorexia and Alec O'Shea. This is another fascinating little item I found on eBay. Still in the original cardboard box from the 20s or 30s. It is called a set of dilators. Dr. Jean-Jacques dilators, to be precise. D-I-L-A-T-O-R-S, dilators. Now, what the hell are dilators? Let's open the box and see. Now, what does that look like to you? Yeah, take a closer look. Yeah, unless you are very sheltered and still believe babies are born in cabbages, you realize this looks like a graduated set of black Bakelite penises. Mint condition. Now, what would anybody do with such a thing? Well, let's look at these. We have a large, and a medium, and a small, and then we have an extra small. Now, the directions in the back of the lid are not much help. Well, it says Young's improved dilators on top. So these are state of the art. And then it says directions to be dispensed only by or on the prescription of a physician. So this is a medical device. I wonder if Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama would reimburse me for those. And then the notice to dealer here gives a little tidbit of information too. It says Young's rectal dilators, capital R, capital D, may be sold only on prescription. Okay, so if I understand it right, your family doctor is supposed to prescribe those and you're supposed to stick them up your butt. I wonder, were these kind of instruments tested in government-sponsored experiments, like the electric chair, the gas chamber, electroshocks, exposure to radiation, useless spinal taps, and other such monstrosities? Well, I checked, and it seems that Dr. Young was himself extremely constipated and actually did most of the testing on himself. Bravo! I was just kidding. Let me go back to the computer and check. Okay, I'm back with some interesting information. These instruments actually go back to the turn of the century. Seems like they were officially sold for the treatment of piles and constipation. Now, Dr. Young's theory was that by stretching the exit, you would cure constipation and make people shit better. Fat chance, what a quack. We old-timers all know that fiber is the key. I can't resist the plug. Metamucil. M-E-T-A-M-U-C-I-L. Metamucil. That's the word. Actually, if you're a cheapo like me and good old Sam, Walmucil is going to do just as well. I suspect they were probably also used as dildos, just like motorized vibrators. But then the biggest one is only about 3 inches long and 1 inch around. Puny. Stuff for beginners, I guess, or for very tight vaginas. Fortunately, after mastering set 1 to 4, if you were too cheap to order the set of 5 to start with, or too pessimistic, you could order separately number 5 extra large for $1.50. Super size, the American way. It's supposed to be a whole 5 inches long and 2 inches around. Now we're talking. Of course, I haven't been able to locate one yet, but I'll keep looking. The most amazing in all this is that exactly the same instruments are still sold today in a set of 5 for $55 by a very specialized company going by the name of Clistra. and other similar devices can be found on the web in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. They are often sold as nozzles for a NEMA kit. Just how many orders do they get? That's what I want to know. And just how many people out there inflicting NEMAs upon themselves and their loved ones? I'll save this topic for another day, after I do more research.